warm good evening to everyone. My name is Divya, and this little attempt we all started during the first lockdown. It's called Radio Diva, and me, a journalist, transformed into a radio jockey, sort of, who comes on camera. But it was a little attempt from all of us. Let's meet, let's listen to beautiful numbers, let's vent out. But slowly, gradually, with second wave, we started calling counselors, experts, and now it has evolved into a platform where anyone who's an expert, they generously they share their expertise with us, knowledge, wisdom with us, life lessons with us, and we get so enriched. We definitely want to take this movement forward, so please be part of this little happy-go-lucky community. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube by the name The Radio Diva. Please subscribe and share the content if you like it, because we need to reach out to more and more people, especially people who need it and who will benefit out of it. Thank you so much. And yes, today is a very exciting day. Somehow this person always excites me whenever she comes on on the show. It's the nth time that she has joined us. I have lost the number, but yes, she is someone who's going to, she can talk about so many topics. She is a sound healer. She is a life transformation coach, and when I say that, I mean it, because there's so many people whose life she has touched by her Midas touch. And yes, she's a mind body coach. She is so many things in one person. But yes, today she is going to talk about a very special topic. It's unburdening. And I think we all need it. We all need to shed off that baggage. So it's over to you, Garimadi. And
thank you so much for that warm and beautiful welcome, Divya. I mean, I feel so good coming here. It's like home. So for good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining today. And I congratulate each one of you for taking out time for yourself, for your growth. Now, those who don't know me, my name is Garima Sehgal. For the last 20 years, I have been a trainer by profession. I have impacted about 20,000 lives by the method of communication, teaching them life skills, offering them trainings for better life skills, how to cope, and how to be a fitment in the real world. But doing this, somewhere my journey was going, and like today, Divya asked me a very good question: what should I write below your name? And that got me thinking, should I write a trainer? Should I write a transformation coach? Should I write a sound healer? And under say there is an intuition, and a voice said, no, you're a student, and you're a student of life. And I'm going to share what I have been studying, what I have been doing. And we have gone to school. We've all collected education. Everybody who's here on this forum was very well read. We've all are educated, right? But real life is very different from the formal education we have received. And we carry so much of emotions, and nobody has taught us how to deal with those emotions. Am I right? I'm trying to do my best. I'll try to give you my best, how I got and what I am doing, and what together we can be doing. We are celebrating the Mental Health Week. And normally what people associate with Mental Health Week, the word in itself is very, very heavy. And we come with a lot of judgments, though, of course, by giving it a name, by celebrating mental health, but it has been celebrated too much now. And now we need ways how to unburden ourselves, right? So with that, I have a very, very minuscule PPT, what you are going to experience, what you're going to go through today. Let me share with you what you're going to go through today. So next 40 minutes, if you give to yourself completely, means completely, be here, be in the now, be with me. Let me just go through my concept in 15-20 minutes. And if you have questions, I'll be able to take all your questions later. Are we on point? You can just give me a yes, no on the chat. We'll use the chat window. I'll be able to, okay, somebody says, am I audible now? Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're very much audible.
Okay.
Yes, very well, very well. Perfect.
So why this need of unburdening? Because we are already carrying so much. And as I told you, when we were toddlers, we felt everything big. All the emotions that we felt was huge. If we would cry, kuch toot gaya, जोर से रोना है. If we loved wholeheartedly. Everything was bigger than what it actually is. Okay. But then we were told that don't feel sad. इतना रोने की क्या जरूरत है, खिलौना था टूट गया. We didn't know how to process those emotions. Everything was unfiltered. उनको भी नहीं मालूम था. So we carried our stories from the age of 0 to 8 years because that is the unfiltered mind. So if somebody said, okay baby, I know you are feeling it. It is really a very big emotion. एक पेंसिल की नोक टूट गई and the child is howling, मेरी नोक टूट गई है ना, and you said don't feel sad. But that is actually a very big trauma for the child. So how we handle these emotions? Let me share my screen. So as I said that I want to call myself a student of life and not any other titles, and we will go by that. So my first question to you is, who are we? Like, why are we here? Who are we as humans? And how do we exist? So the simplest definition for us is, so the talk is going to be very much going through the spiritual aspect, because all growth deals with spiritual aspects. So it is going to be psychological, social, emotional, and spiritual. So we are all children of God. Like, by God, I don't mean any religion that, okay, it's not the Jesus or whatever. By God, I mean, I define God as G-O-D. And now G-O-D here stands for, you are the, like, as humans, we are the generators. We are the generators of ideas. We can think, right? And by O, I mean that we are the operators. When we think, we've been given a mind, and we are able to even operate through that mind, that brain that helps us operate our thoughts. And also D is for, so we also remove obsolete ideas. That which is not working for us, we are able to remove those thoughts and ideas from our life. So if we look at it in the spiritual aspect, it is the Trinity, the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. पूरे संसार में, ब्रह्मांड में, it is like सृजन हो रहा है और सृष्टि चल रही है और सृष्टि का नाश हो रहा है. So it's a cycle. So we are born, we live, and we die. So this is the cycle. So I can safely say we are all spiritual beings here for a human experience. Who are we? We are children of God. And here on this earth, we have come to experience life through being a human being. Now, as human beings, we live in 4 dimensions parallelly. Now, what are those 4 dimensions we live in? Like you will say, कौन से 4 dimension? I can see a body, मैं तो body में रहती हूँ, ये मेरी body है, मैं दिख रही हूँ, सबको पता है, ये दिव्या है, ये भावना है, ये गरिमा है, ये whatever. Correct? But we live in 4 dimensions parallelly, that is mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. If we are 100%, then if you say that mental is inner, emotional is inner, spiritual is inner, then 75% is inner world?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Physical, we take 25, that means physical is 25%, which is the outer world.
Mm.
Right? Now look, let us understand now how challenges come in our life. So now when we have challenges basically in these realms. We have health, mental and physical. We have problems with our relationships and emotions. And we have problems with finances, right? The financial aspect. So some people have problems in all the three areas. Some people have in one or none. But everybody has problems challenges coming to them in this aspect, right or wrong? At any given point of time, we are fighting one of the challenge. Either it is health, or it is a relationship issue, or it is a financial issue. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Now, what do we do if we have a health issue? Like if I have weight is an issue. What will I do? Start running. Start running. Stop eating. Right? What am I working on? Physical. But Garima is much more than a body. Garima has an emotional mind. Garima has a spiritual mind. Garima is 75% inner world. Am I right? If you continue to work on the 25%, even if you work with your 100% capacity, what is your success rate? Any guesses?
25%. Only. Yeah.
Right? Now, let us understand. Now, when we have challenges in the health sphere, we have challenges on the mental or the physical health. Okay? And any challenge, be it mental or physical, all challenges come to you through our emotions. No questioning, no doubts about that. Zero. Because we are a bundle of emotions. And we have all sorts of emotions. If you see, all emotions have sub-emotions, and those sub-emotions have sub-emotions. You know, that is why there are multiple words given. Agar aap Hindi mein bhi dekhoge, Hindi language mein, if we have a lot of people, and today on Radio Diva, there was this beautiful Telugu song we received, Thangam Thangam. So like, you know, we have for khushi, if you give me synonyms for khushi, there will be so many. Even happy, define happy, exhilarated, joyous. Give me synonyms for being happy. Fill the chat box. How do you feel happy? Joyous, on top of the world. Give me a few more quickly. So every emotion has certain sub-emotions, and those sub-emotions, because we have not learned how to process our emotions, we have not learned, nobody taught us. We have always been taught us, rona buri baat hai, ye mat karo, wo mat karo, aise mat karo, yahan mat dekho, ye mat khao, but nobody told us ki ye karo. You know, the commands were never do this. We were told don't do this. But there was nobody to tell us, do this. This is the right thing to do. If you're feeling sad, feel sad. If you're feel happy. Okay. So here, let me define, we have felt trauma on various occasions. You know, trauma, what exactly is trauma? And Gabor Mate expresses it beautifully. He says, trauma is not the bad things that happen to you. It is what happens inside you as a result of what happens to you. Suppose I'm riding a bicycle. I have a fall, and I, you know, people in the lane are laughing at me. No, trauma is not the bad thing that I fell off the cycle. But when people were laughing at me, what happened inside my heart, how humiliated I felt, that is trauma. Trauma was not the fall. Trauma was what I went through as a process of falling. Are you with me, guys? I can't
Yes.
see faces
Yes.
and I can't see, yeah. So a little bit of yes, no would really help me to go forward. You can unmute and talk, and we are just be
Yes.
very comfortable in this space. You are here for yourself. Be as natural, as comfortable as you can. And with the changing scenario, even if we tell our children, मैं पेड़ों पे चढ़ती थी, हमारे यहाँ टीवी नहीं होता था, तुम टीवी बहुत यूज करते हो, ये बहुत यूज करते हो, we are again going the same way. See, the times have changed. Everything has changed. You cannot have them go back to that world. It is very subjective. I say my world was better. It is very subjective. It is their world is better or not. Yes, their world is beautiful. Because of their world, we are able to connect today. So with 2%, the current statistics I'm sharing with you, with 2%, with 20% youth in our country is going through mental health issues. By that standard, it means it is already a pandemic. We are treating ourselves with steroids. Nobody is going to the emotional quotient. It is very easy to go to a doctor and say, ye hai, wo hai. We are not able to still process our emotions. And we still do not know what door to knock, what window to touch upon, where we can open our hearts, what is a safe space. And this book I would highly recommend by Garima Sehgal, The Myth of Normal. He says the return to ourselves from trauma, healing, and like the myth of being normal, we all pretend we are normal. Yes, we are normal. I'm not saying that we are not normal. But what I mean to say is being normal is a process of being complete and whole, being neutral. That is what I mean normal. So, according to National Institute of Health, this is a website, you can go and check. I have quoted this earlier also. There are on this National Institute of Health websites, there are some 10,000 diseases listed. It can be even more with developed countries, and barely the treatment, mark my words, treatment is barely available for 500 diseases. I'm not saying cure, I'm saying treatment. Like if a person has cancer, he goes through treatment. He's not going through cure. Are you with me? If you have diabetes, you're going through treatment. You're not going through cure.
Agreed.
What happens
Yeah.
to the balance 9,500 diseases? Where are they coming from? And what are we doing about those? Is anything happening? Are people working? So you have to go beyond and see. None of the pathies is bad. I am not saying allopathy, Ayurveda, homeopathy, XYZ, any of the therapy is bad or it is not working. It is, all modalities are working. Every therapy works. But which door to knock when? That is your awareness. It is in your hands. If you go to look for a detergent in a fridge, will you find a detergent in a fridge? No. Or if you go to find food in bathroom, will you find food in bathroom? It's
No.
time waste. It is foolish. And if you say, oh my God, I saw something with light, where there was light, there was detergent, and you didn't bother to see whether it was the cabinet or whether it was the fridge, who's at fault? And you should ideally know the difference between the two, right? So I have listed just minuscule of modalities here. And I'm reading, there is pranic healing, Reiki healing, Theta healing, Akashic records, Psyche, which deals with the belief system. It is a modality, beautiful modality by Bruce Lipton, and I have trained in Psyche also. Then there is EFT. EFT is another beautiful modality in which I have trained. It is called the emotional freedom techniques, and the way it helps you, it is unbelievable. I have had some amazing results with EFT. And then there is Jinshin Jitsu, which I shared in one of my sessions. Acupressure, acupuncture, unbelievable modalities. Then there is past life regression, there is hypnotherapy, there is psychotherapy, there is inner child work. Now, inner child, literally, so I'm using the names right now. If anyone wants to know more about any of the modalities, you are very free to connect with me. And yes, it will be free of charge. And I will tell you why it will be free of charge. I will tell that also. So access consciousness, or there is NLP. I'm also a trained NLP coach. Sound healing. Yes, I have studied sound also. I have studied chakra also. As I told you, I'm a student. I'm learning all of these modalities. And jo nahi seekhi hai, main aur seekh rahi hu. So there is shamanism. There is family constellation, which is a fantastic energy modality. And it gives you results like this. But depending, you know which button to press. अगर आपके रिमोट में आपको पता है वॉल्यूम कैसे बढ़ाना है तो टक से वॉल्यूम बढ़ती है, नहीं पता है तो आप 10 मेरे जैसे अगर हो तो 10 बटन दबाओगे, वॉल्यूम फिर नहीं बढ़ेगा, and people will laugh on you because I don't know how to operate the TV remote. So you should know which button to press. Then you have, there are psychic energy, and of course there are entities also. It is also a reality. We believe in our healing world. Then there is Ho'oponopono. This is a Hawaiian modality, works very, very beautifully on your subconscious mind. You have another channeled healing from radical consciousness. I'm an ardent student of radical consciousness. I'm learning. I have seen magic unfold in my life with radical. I have recently enrolled for a course. Gratitude. Gratitude, let me tell you, everybody will laugh. What is Garima talking about gratitude? Let me tell you, not from now, I have taught gratitude. I even during the COVID times, I used to take paid workshops of gratitude. So I have taken free workshops, I have taken paid workshops, and you will be surprised. Recently, I am enrolled in a good gratitude workshop. I have taught, I have taken money for that. And today, again, I have enrolled in a gratitude workshop. I will share more about that. And then there is homeopathy and Ayurveda. All of you know about this, correct? So we have help at hand. The only thing is, whether you are willing to go forward and work on yourself or not. The question here is whether you are willing to, how aware you are and what you want to do about it. So let's also understand when it is time to go to alternate healing. You know, alternate, by the term alternate, is it appears very alternate. You know, it's very, very alternate. So let us understand the human body that we are a miracle. Do you really know what a human body really is? You want to see what a human body is? I will show you. But before that, please understand, we have been given a conscious mind and we have been given a subconscious mind. And we are also, you know about the left brain and the right brain as well. So left brain is the logic brain and the right brain is the emotion brain. So now when do you go to allopathy? Suppose you're going to the bathroom, you have a fall, you break a bone. Okay, fair enough. Go to the doctor, get yourself a bandage, get yourself a plaster. And rather, I will tell you, so many times you don't even have to go to the doctor. वो हड्डी अपने आप ही जुड़ती है. Allopathy बोलता है कि हड्डी अपने आप ही जुड़ती है. But it is cast in the plaster to keep your legs straight, right? But हड्डी अपने आप जुड़ती है. The body is a miracle. It's a miracle machine. But yes, logically, this is logical, right? You have an accident, your skull is open. You won't say, I'll go to alternate healing. No, you will not. You'll go to the doctor, you'll get the stitches, you'll get it done, right? So you know that. But if you know that you are having challenges through any other thing, if you are trying to do everything systematically, you're not getting an outcome, then something is wrong somewhere. You need to think, you need to pause, take a look. Should I look here and there? And that is exactly the thing which has happened with me. And I shifted my journey from a trainer impacting 20,000 people, looking after 18 colleges. I quit everything and I am now starting to go on a healing path. And last 8 years, I have been in this healing journey. And I used to make much more money than what I'm making today. But it doesn't matter, really. Really, it doesn't matter, because what I have learned in the process, the person that I have become is far more beautiful than the person that I was. And I'm enjoying my journey. So let me show you, everyone, how many of us in this room today? Let me just, 25 of us. Fab. So let me tell you, each one of you, today you are going to smile ear to ear to see what is happening next. Who exactly are you? You have lived in your body. I'm presuming everybody is 20 years of age. Like, even if you're 20 years of age, now see how miraculous you are. So what happens is that we often forget. We forget how miraculous we are. Okay. Another mindfulness practice that I practice, and you can think about it right now, quickly in your pen and paper, use your pen and paper. You just see that you are miraculous. You are a fabulous machine. Sharing, I have taken the pandemic, I have done tons of free work. I have taken money. The highest money received for 1 hour was 10,000. I have taken even 100 rupees for a class, which, but again, because for everything you need to do, you need to understand there is a reason behind it. When I do free work, it is not because I am Adani's daughter, no, but because I believe, because I know that the best things in the universe are for free. When the sun shines for free, when the rain comes for free, and this gratitude is given to me by the universe for free, why can I not share it when I have felt it? This magic has happened in my life. For those who know me personally, they know that I manifested a massive bungalow 20 years back. A 3-side open bungalow I manifested 20 years back. But at that time, I did not know the power of gratitude, where I was operating from. I did not know it then. I know it today. Today, I know the secret, but I also have a lot of layers in my world now. I have received a lot of dust in my thinking. I need to declutter, and I'm working on that. Still, I'm working. Okay, so I call it magic, but then please understand, खाली magic बोलने से नहीं होगा. Magic तो है, but magic is both a science and an art, and magic has to be learned. पीसी सरकार का हम जादू देखते कर तो नहीं सकते, पर पीसी सरकार कर सकता है, और अगर वो हमको टेक्निक सिखा देता है तो हम भी कर सकते हैं. हमने खेले ना पत्ते, राइट और रॉन्ग, ताश खेली है ना, और मैजिक सीखा है ना. So are you guys willing to learn the magic with me today?
Yes.
Awesome. So we are all busy in our life. We are busy doing this, going here, this, that, Diwali, ye, wo. You know, there is so much of a buzz. There is so much happening in our life. And what I call it the game of life. This is the game of life, and we have things to do. We have goals to achieve. We have to have a car. We need a big bungalow. I need a flourishing career. I want to have all this, and it is fairly okay. But every time we want to do something, please understand, thought precedes action, right? मुझे प्यास लगी, मैं पानी की बॉटल उठाने से पहले थॉट, पानी पीना है तो पहले ख्याल आया पानी पी ले गरिमा, you are thirsty. Thought precedes action, but before the thought comes the belief. Thought is preceded by belief. Where does the belief? अब बोलोगे यार thought तो ठीक है, but thought कहाँ से आता है? Thought कहाँ से आया? Thought comes to you from the belief. And that belief kahan se bana? Belief is usually a learned behavior. How do you define belief? Can anybody tell me what is belief?
Kind of sense.
It is just a suggestion accepted. It is just a suggestion accept. Belief is nothing. Somebody gave you a suggestion and you accepted. And mostly belief comes to you from the age of 0 to 8. उधार मांगना बुरी बात है, पैसा झाड़ पे नहीं लगता, लड़के रोते नहीं है, छोटे कपड़े मत पहनो, बाहर जाओगे नजर लग जाएगी. How many of you have heard things like this?
Yeah, almost.
You will be able to check your negative programming right here. If you have a faulty self-talk, how will you reach your goal? When you carry so much of self-talk, all of us carry so much of guilt. The guilt can be very, very simple. मैंने ज़्यादा खाना क्यों खाया? If you go to a party and if you fall ill, मेरे को नजर लग गई, बोला था मम्मी ने मत जाना. अगर आप if you were vulnerable and you cried in front of your spouse, you are so weak. We are colored by so much of judgment. We are not our natural self. And please understand, your subconscious, the belief, the seat of belief is in your subconscious mind. I hope you all know conscious and subconscious. So I'm trying to make it as simple, as elementary as I can. I cannot make it more simple. And your subconscious mind is more powerful. It does not sleep when you do. It is always on awake and alert mode. जिसको कहते हैं ना, आपका subconscious mind is sajag, more aware. So magic, if you want, it is in doing things. If you need outcomes, you need to change your self-talk. Okay? And you have to change, absolutely you have to change your self-talk, because perceptions hai hamare life mein. Perceptions are the filters that we wear. And if you want to do gratitude, you have to do a lot of journaling, you have to learn, and it is a learned behavior. If you think pata hai, pata hona aur kuch nahi karna is more dangerous. पता होने के बाद भी कुछ नहीं किया तो फिर क्या किया? Okay? So I have given you secrets, I have given you unburdening, and ऐसी बहुत सारी techniques हैं. Ho'oponopono है, visualizations है. There is a lot which has to be done, what you can do. But please pick up your pen and paper, come in awareness, work with yourself. This is a quick slide. I will read it in 1 minute. These are little, I could have gone explaining, but I'm just going to read quickly. Detoxify your speech. Reduce the use of negative words. We use a lot of negative words. And why I'm saying negative words? Because I don't consider any emotion to be negative. Every emotion comes to give you something. But negative words, because her word की एक frequency होती है. If I talk about this, ये first line in itself can be a 1-hour lecture for me. Actually, it is so powerful, but हम लोग बस पढ़ के छोड़ देते हैं. तो कभी किसी दिन हम emotions के बारे में बात करेंगे कि कैसे कोई भी emotion negative नहीं होता, चाहे वो anger हो, चाहे वो hate हो, चाहे वो stress हो. No emotion is anger, बस हमें उसे use करना नहीं आता है. Okay? Every emotion has been given us. As I told you, we are all spiritual beings here for a human experience. So we are gliding in this human experience, and we are here to live our life more joyfully, more gracefully, and we are here to learn certain lessons. So आप जो कुछ भी life में कर रहे हो, अपने lessons learn करो, so that you are more evolved, you are better human beings. I don't think I have the time to read this also. मैं digress कर जाऊंगी. I have too much to say. To the last slide. Live freely, live joyfully, laugh more, love more.
Can we do the continuous sessions?
Love more is the highest frequency. If I talk about love, there is a beautiful experiment by Masaru Emoto. It talks about the cell and how the structure of the cell changes. We are 70% water. So, it is not only water, we have cells, and every cell has a memory. And how when we give love to every body part, to every emotion, how the frequency changes. So love more, maximum, shine more. And a very big thank you. And I wish you all a beautiful festive season around. Unburden yourself, live joyfully, knock some window, call someone. If you feel the need to talk to me, my number is there, my email ID is there. Connect with me. And yes, one last thing. Lot of us have lot of beliefs around money. थेरेपी की बात होती है, कहीं जाने की बात होती है, कितना पैसा क्यों? अरे बाबा, किसी ने ओशो को पढ़ा, सेक्स टू सुपर कॉन्शियसनेस, बहुत डिवाइडेड टॉपिक उठा रही हूँ, बहुत बहुत कंट्रोवर्शियल टॉपिक है सेक्स टू सुपर कॉन्शियसनेस, बट प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड वो कहना क्या चाहता है, एंड प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड मैं पैसे के लिए क्या कहना चाहती हूँ. आई टोल्ड यू आई हैव चार्ज्ड 10,000 rupees an hour. I have given thousands of sessions for free, and I have done the same workshop for 100 rupees. And I'm sure there are a lot of people in the Sangha who are there with me in my challenge. A lot of people have done a lot of work with me. It is absolutely okay. I have learned from many masters. Lot of masters have given me a lot of wisdom for free. I have paid phenomenally for a lot of sessions, and everything is okay. I can receive with gratitude and I can give with gratitude. You are here. I'm grateful to each one of you for giving me the most precious gift of your time.
There are times when we know the way, but still we are not able to take the way because we need a bit of hand holding can do the magic, right, Garima? So any last words for you that you want to say, and we wrap the session for tonight?
Thank you, everyone. Love you all.
Plain and simple, yes. I think, one thing that has changed my life, I can, confess today to each one of you that from the time it's a very spiritual concept. I don't know how much all of you will be able to relate to it. I'm not judging anyone, but it's like the day I felt that we all are same. You are me and I am, you. We are an extension of each other. So the tussle and the conflict with anyone or that judgment for anyone just vanished. The lines between us or the distance between us finished. Now, when I look at an animal on the road, I don't feel कि okay, ये क्या है? हाँ, ठीक है. उसके लिए भी प्यार है, प्लांट्स के लिए भी प्यार है, जो भी भगवान का जो भी चीज बना है उन सब के लिए प्यार है. और जो मैं हमेशा रूमी वाला जो मैं पोएम बोलती हूँ, आई मीन जो शायरी बोलती हूँ, विच इज माय लाइफ का तकिया कलाम से, कि ना जर्रे जर्रे पे उसी का नूर है, झांक खुद में ना वो तुझसे दूर है, इश्क है उससे तो सबसे इश्क कर, इस इबादत का यही दस्तूर है.
This is the principle of shamanism also.
Yeah, and this is the principle that diminishes the distance between two people, two souls, two living organism, anything. So then there is no difference between you and me. We are same, and when we are same, there is no issue, there is no fight, there is no conflict, there is no tussle, no competition. It's only love. And when you love, I think you have a different kind of energy that emits out of you. So whenever I'm not in love with anyone, I get that conflict wala feeling. But whenever I just lay my guards down and I think theek hai, ye jaisa hai, let me accept and love that person, I think I feel much more happier in myself. And I think at the end of the day, we all want to be happy. So thank you so much, everyone. it was a beautiful session, and I can't thank our gorgeous Garimadi and a grateful Garimadi. I think G for so many things, but yes, thank you so much for the beautiful session, and thank you for always being there, a call away from me. I think that really matters a lot, that you are always there for me. Thank you so much, everyone, for the beautiful session.
Platform. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's keep evolving. Let's keep growing together. Kabhi dheere, kabhi
How
tez.
far you have come. That is what I couldn't cover. There was time was short. Look at this. From this to look at the embellished people who have been coming to the show. I'm amazed. Like the doctors who have been there, the psychologists. It's like fabulous, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey, Divya.
So much gratitude. I think I owe it to each one of you, because it would have not, I mean, I think as a team effort, we all have come this far, and, we have a lot to cover. So there are so many things which is happening, and I'll keep updating all of you on that. Thank you so much, everyone.